to Straight Talk, No BS. I'm Jay. I'm your host. This is Tanya.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, we in Galveston Beach at the Texadelphia. Getting our drink on. Got the strawberry daiquiris and the Vegas bomb. Anyway, let's get into our show tonight. Y'all know we got random talk going on, so get in the comments, say whatever you want to say.
And I mean get in them comments. Don't it's straight talk, no bullshit. So let's get it for real.
And we got Nay over there in the right-hand corner, keeping it hot and spicy.
Hey yeah, let's get it tonight.
While we out here by the water, keeping it cool. All right, y'all, let's get into Straight Talk, No BS. But not before we show y'all a little clip about Texadelphia. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Straight Talk, No BS. Nay.
It's you keeping it hot and spicy. Nay,
yeah,
so
you keeping it hot and spicy
hot
over
and
there in the corner.
spicy. Hot and spicy. Tamales and shit.
I got to start with Tanya about what's on your mind because me and her, we had to get into it on the water out there. I started to drown her. But anyway.
Nay, we decided, Jay, she decided that we had to take this trip just to come check out some land or whatever. But in the process of doing that, of course, we had to stop and eat because we greedy. Fat people got to eat and drink and whatever. So we decided to do that. And at this place, she felt that to gain extra, the reason that we were getting extra was because she was being
straight.
When I say extra, the waitress was bringing us stuff. She was bringing us extra drinks, extra
for free.
Snacks. Not
for
on the
free.
tab. It was for free. And here she go. It's because of this. Just wait. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that? All right.
She said it's her damn shirt. Like,
I can't help that.
you know what?
Tell them what about it.
Ain't nothing about that damn shirt.
It's something about that.
Ain't nothing about that damn shirt.
That's the reason why the free drinks keep ending up on this table out here, y'all. That's the reason why.
I don't know what this is right here. I don't even know if y'all can see that. But I don't know what that is. It's right there. But she didn't catch. No, she said it's the shirt while we got there damn.
That's the reason why these free drinks keep ending up on this table. It's all about that.
What the?
It's all about that. You got to back up. Back up a little bit. Back up. Bam.
Oh my God, Father Spirit. Somebody.
That's what that's about.
It could be about this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Did she ever think? Wait. I don't even know. Like, let me get in the light right. Now, ain't nobody asked you to photo bomb nothing. Let me see.
Y'all know what it's about.
It ain't about nothing.
You got me in the shadow because you don't want them to see all this.
Because the lighting is
You got
bad.
to chill. That way. No, turn that way. Camera girl.
Right, that way.
There you go. Y'all, let her know why these free drinks coming to the table. It's about all this right here. All this.
It could be that.
Whatever. She see that every day. That ain't got nothing to do with it. She don't see this every day, y'all.
Oh, is that what it is?
This every day.
Ain't that what it is, baby?
That's what it is.
Go on, tell her what it is.
Go on to get your free shit. Okay? Go
All
on to get your free stuff. Don't
But I ain't
complain.
mad. I'm really just not mad about it.
Y'all, she tipping me out really out here. She told me to go on and flirt. Talking about suck my gut up.
Right.
Wait, now, quick.
Fix this right here. You gotta
Talking about fix all this right here.
put it up.
That's what she said. She said put it up, y'all. Put it up and show the six pack.
That's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Show the football.
Now y'all see what I go through. Pimping me out.
We got to keep stuff like this coming, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's gone, but I'm just saying, you get what I mean.
Y'all, I thought I was worth more than a drink. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was worth more than a Vegas bomb.
Which brings me to the problem. This is a problem. That is a problem. Conceited. Thinks the world is about her. That's a problem. What do you do when you got a mate who thinks the world is about them and can get anything because of this, what they got going on? Everything is associated with what they got, how they getting it.
Nay, don't comment, Nay. Because I have a question. Would you be mad if you went out with your partner and y'all are out and some female start hitting on him or her, start hitting on him and start bringing free drinks? Would you accept those free drinks or those free, I can't even talk, or free meals, or would you be upset about it? Would you keep your mouth shut and just accept it for the night?
The younger me, I probably would have been upset. But the older me, be like, bitch, you can get it. You can get it. As long as you gonna feed me and bring me my drink,
See,
I'll be your friend.
There you go.
She told me, she said, you better shut up and let these free drinks keep coming to this table. I said, ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, for real. I got this. This brings me to the time when she was at the chicken house, when she was getting something to eat. She over there doing all this extra flirting. I'm talking about obvious extra flirting. They're gonna tell me on the side, shh, I'm hungry. I gotta get my food. I gotta get my okra. Am I doing too much? Can I get my okra? Now that's just ridiculous. I mean, you know, that's a problem. She calls it. I call it conceited. That's convinced.
Audience, please get in the comments.
Would you be mad?
Would you be mad if somebody decided to give y'all free food or free
You
drinks
would be mad
because they were attracted to your mate?
You would be mad. Am I right? Am I lying, Nay? She would be mad. She would have a problem. She would think that it's me.
Best friend would be mad.
Yeah.
Best friend would be mad.
You over there talking shit, talking about, you over there flirting and cheating in my face. That's what she would do.
I might be mad, but I'll be drinking while I'm mad, baby, and eating too.
I think that's a problem. That's a whole problem. To me, that's what's on my mind. That foolishness right there. That's what I
Audience, get in the comments. Let us know.
Two-sided.
How would you feel about it?
I don't think that is fair. I don't think that's fair.
So you don't think it's fair?
No,
but she wasn't complaining. She wasn't complaining when she was getting slid.
Of course I wouldn't. And they were strong too, girl. They wasn't even weak. They were for real. Like they were the truth.
Y'all, if y'all ever come to Galveston Beach, make sure that y'all go over there to Philadelphia, man. And the waitress, her name is Unique. Man, she hooked us up. I feel she hooked us up.
Now I know you said you was a little. You coming? Okay, don't just. That's a whole topic. We'll talk about that later.
And the thing was, Nate, we went to a bar and grill, Philadelphia, like I said, Texadelphia, and our tab was only $11.31. Come on now, are you gonna be mad? And we didn't had about 5 days. Come on now,
and
we didn't have margaritas.
That was like
Patron. We didn't have Patron. Now everybody out there, y'all know Patron, for a shot of Patron is like $20.
It's expensive. So I mean, she would just slide it over there. So I'm not really mad, I guess. But and then now you said the younger you probably would have been, right? The younger you would have been upset that somebody was like obviously flirting and hitting on your other half. You'd have been mad.
The inexperienced me, younger woman in me, I would have been upset because like it's okay to get your flirtations on. It's okay because you're gonna look, and it's okay to look, but don't look too damn long or don't look too damn hard because I learned to bust you across the head with a Coke bottle. That's just me. But the older me have learned along the way, sometimes being an extra friendly or extra nice doesn't hurt. It don't hurt.
So that brings me to a question. So if you accept your partner's flirtatious ways, right? But your friends and other people see that flirtatiousness as disrespectful, how do you handle that? Do you tell your friends like, hey, don't worry about that. He or she's not being disrespectful to me. That's just their ways. That's just who they are. Or do you listen to your friends and your family telling you, hey, you might want to check that right there because that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you go about that, Jay? How do you go about that? If you got a partner, me, I'm flirtatious and doing, that's just my nature. Nate comes to you or whoever comes to you.
Well, just like you said, you know me, you know my temperament. I would be upset about it. Totally. I would be upset. And I would probably agree with my friend and say, yeah, it is disrespectful and feel like I need to do something about it.
Damn. Okay.
I'm sorry. And wait just a minute. Tatiana says they're giving us free food or just him. No, they're giving both of y'all free food. So
that is something to say. Now, so if one person's just getting slid some extra,
one person, then yes, I will have a problem.
Yeah, that's I would have a problem. Hey, we're gonna have to get on up. It's time to go. But no, okay, come on now.
But like I said, I would be upset about it. Of course I would. I mean, if you're disrespecting me in front of my friends.
So you're gonna believe your friends and your family that's coming to you telling you about me. Oh, she being flirtatious. I saw her at the club flirting with yo, blah, 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 blah. You gonna believe them over me? And you know me and my ways and who I am. That's just who I am. And it can be perceived. My ways, my mannerisms can be perceived in a flirtatious nature.
Well, of course,
this is how I
explain. Of course, I'm going to explain to my family and friends that that's just the way that she is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
No, you just said that you will believe them.
But I would feel a type of way. I ain't gonna lie, I would feel a type of way.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I see it, because I have actually been put in this position in this current relationship I'm in right now. I would address my mate as making my friend or friends uncomfortable, but at the same time, I'm not going to disrespect my mate in front of my friends. I'm going to be like, oh, he didn't mean nothing by it. He's just extra friendly. That's his way of trying to fit in, XYZ. Because you don't want a person to dumb down who they are. If I can't be me and be wholeheartedly me, then who else can I be? You know, if you
go out there and talk and say and la 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 la, you should just take it and accept that, right?
No.
To a level of respect. And what I mean is, just because a man or a woman gives the opposite sex a compliment, that doesn't mean off the bat that he or she is trying to jump your bones. Just because a man tells us,
smell good. You know, what is that you're wearing? Should that be perceived as I'm flirting with you? I want to jump you.
Some people take it to another level instead of just saying thank you. Now, if this man or this woman is trying to grope you and they're steady pursuing you, then yeah, that's obviously that they're flirting with you right in front of your mate's face. But if they're seriously trying to give you a compliment, you know, take it for what it is and move forward. If they keep insisting, then that's different.
I feel that if I gave somebody a compliment, right? I said, oh, that smells good. What is that you're wearing or whatever, right? And they tell me, conversation should I mean, there may be some small talk banter or something like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever.
You just did it the other day.
Right?
The other day. You had a whole stud walk over to the car.
No, let me tell you. So we were,
and then was going to put her number in your phone and save her number in your phone.
Let me tell it. Now, so we were just driving. Oh, we were dropping off our son in the apartment complex, and this lady, a stud female, lesbian female. She had these two beautiful. First, she came out with this big, beautiful ass poodle. I don't know what type of breed they were. She told us, I don't know, but it was big, beautiful. There was a white one at first. Then me and Judy were like, oh, look, we want some dogs. Me and her are interested in getting dogs when we get our house, all that. Okay. So then she leaves and she comes back and she's got a second one, beautiful blue one, just beautiful breeds. Okay. Okay. So me and Judy was like, Judy, she says out her mouth, you should ask her where she got them from. I hesitated because I know mine.
You know that was a setup.
You know, I hesitated because I know mine. You're staring anyway. But I'm looking at the dogs. I'm looking at Tatiana. I'm looking at the dogs, honey. She says this. So I say, well, shit, if we don't talk to her now, because we don't live over here, we may not see this chick ever again and not get the hookup on where we can get these dogs. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to ask her. I roll down the window. Excuse me, ma'am. Where did you get your dog? So she goes into this, yeah. And I mean, it took forever for her to finally tell us her name and give her. So in the process of getting her information, her contact information, both phones were sitting right there in the dash. I looked at it like,
when I tell you,
Jay's phone.
She looked at her phone and she went to grab her phone next.
I said, no.
And then she went back. Then she went to grab my phone and she went back. She went to grab her phone and then she went back. I'm looking at her like that.
I grabbed her phone.
Go grab your phone and put that woman's phone.
Because I said to myself,
I wish you would.
But see, the reason that I went to grab my phone initially anyway is because I know how to grab my phone, quickly get to the settings or whatever so I can type in her information. Her phone, I'm not familiar with it. I'd have been like, oh, okay, where's this? And I'm trying to hurry up. So I just, I went ahead and I grabbed her phone. I made the decision. I said, hell to the never. I'm grabbing her shit. And I'm going to go ahead and do it because I don't got time for no dumb shit. Well, hell, Judy, you was in the wrong. Then especially if you hot setup. Come on now. Yep, this one right here. That's all I got to say.
You got to test them every now and then, Gus. You got to test that loyalty.
I'm just saying.
You got to test them out.
That's not fair. That wasn't fair. That honest to God wasn't fair.
No, I wanted to see how she was going to handle the situation because we've had past issues before with cheating.
Touche.
We had past issues before cheating.
Okay.
So I wanted to know, how's she going to handle this situation?
And I handled that shit. I said to myself, I feel like if you've ever been in a situation like that before, or you ever have any couple that's ever gone through anything like that, you have to do what you have to do to make sure 1000% the other never can say, I thought, or you look like. You get what I'm trying to say? So I put the number in her phone so she can never ever say, I got some stupid shit in my shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
But she hesitated.
No, I explained my hesitation. Like I was grabbing my stuff first because I know how to operate.
Boy,
it.
she get loud. You know when what they say when a person get loud.
Let me
My
sip
ears
my
about
shit.
to explode
Let
over
me
here.
sip on
You
my
get
shit.
loud.
But we gonna go back to the question though. What do you do when your opposite mate is extra flirtatious? Do you believe your friends or do you stand in for your mate? No one to cause you any harm. What do you do?
Now you were breaking up again. I'm gonna go back to that question in just a minute. Let's get Gus's comment here. He says, "I understand, love, but here's the key: whatever happens in the past, leave that in the past. You were moving forward for a reason.
All right.
That is correct. That is correct. But sometimes when you get in those situations, Gus, you have those flashbacks, and I guess you need that reassurance. You know what I'm saying? That you are dealing with that person. That I'm dealing with who she says she is. Put it that way." So I sometimes you might just need that reassurance.
Like I said, you make sure 1,000% forever that person can never have a doubt about your actions.
Because I want to make sure that she's moving she's making the right moves now. She's not doing those same old sneaky moves that she used to do back in the past. Oh yeah.
So Nate, to answer the question, how do you deal with that?
Good job, Auntie.
Person. So I personally, like I said, I'm not going to just jump off and believe. And I don't think anybody who's approached with someone suspecting your mate's mannerisms as flirtatious or disrespectful, I don't feel like you should automatically just take their side, take whoever's bringing it to you side. Trust who you got. Now, if you, for some reason, find out on your own that some stuff is what it is, take it for what it is, then make your decision on what you're going to do and stand on it. But if somebody else is bringing you speculation, that's just hearsay. That's speculation. You trust this until you see what this is. If it's something else, okay. But, now you come to me and tell me, Jay, I seen Judy, she was, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now I put that in my little back pocket back here to just, okay. But I'm not gonna even bring this to her. I'm not gonna say, Nay said that she seen you. I'm not gonna do it.
And I have been put in that situation where I so-called helped a friend. She was being dogged out, and it was not a lie. And the man came to me. He knocked at my door and was like, "If you don't mind, no disrespect, but stay out of my business."
Oh wow!
And wait a minute. When I talked to her and I asked her, and she told me, yeah, and she shall remain nameless. We're friends on social media right now. I said, okay, sister, well, you want, because you're accepting the pain he's bringing you. There's nothing I can do about it. If you're going to accept it, as long as you're accepting what he's bringing, I have to be good with what he's giving. But when you coming to me and you crying to me about what am I doing wrong? What did I say? What did I do? Where did I go wrong? And I'm trying to help you get out of it. And I went so far as to put a place in my name because he was somewhat volatile towards her. So I was trying to use my name so she could
out to help her. You really extended that hand.
And it blew up in my face. And when I say I'm loyal like that, if I say I love you, I'm down for you, I'll help you. And it blew up in my face. And I didn't stop being her friend. I just pulled all the way back out of her personal relationship.
I was about to say, sometimes it's hard to try to help a friend, especially when they're in love. They're not going to see the same way. When you're on the outside, you see everything. True. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in love, you don't see it. So I've been in the same situation before, helped a friend, went and tried to locate her husband or boyfriend or whatever, found out that he was cheating, went back and told her. She wasn't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't believe it. So I left it alone. You know what I'm saying? You're on your own.
That's what
I did what I was supposed to do.
As a friend. Okay, so that's what brings me to that. Well, not brings me to, but that it just made me think of why you two were talking about that. So you could potentially lose friends, family members that you are like really close, tight knit with. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nay, you came to somebody's rescue to the point of extending like money and your name and time like that. Jay, you did the same. You know what I'm saying? You invested and cared about somebody enough to say, hey, this is what's happening to you. What's up? Here's a heads up. Deal with it. And then now they want to leave you alone. They don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah.
They act funny
Yeah.
with you. Now they're distant with you. So it's like, dang, what do? Do you just be quiet?
Baby, you stay up at their business. That's what you do.
You be quiet.
You got to stay out of people's business.
You gotta back up. You gotta back up, because until they see the pain themselves, ain't nothing you can do about it.
I have a question though. Do y'all think that it's a little bit extreme or on the side of controlling when you force your mate to have a location added on their phone to where so you can see wherever they're at?
Tracking.
Like GPS, you know what I'm saying? Where they add their location. Do you think that that is a little bit controlling?
I can see. Nego, you go. Cause I got my opinion.
Would you go along with that for your mate to see? I mean, I understand because of safety purposes, but I'm saying, is that a little bit extreme? Do you see that as on the side of controlling? If somebody wants to know your location 24/7.
Comments in the hey, y'all in the comments, chime in on that one. Nay, you go for it.
Come on, audience, let me know. Is that on the side of controlling if your mate wants to always know your location, where you're
GPS tracking?
Well, for me, if you feel like, that'll help our relationship, more power to you, but you better be ready for whatever you see. And that don't mean that I may or may not be out there doing dirt if that's the thing that you're using it for.
Wait. You said you may
you
be cool
ready.
with it. She says you're cool with it. You all right with it, but you may need to be prepared for what you say. What you mean?
Look, because my mama say don't go sweeping across somebody else's back porch when you need to sweep across yours. Don't go looking for the devil in the devil's backyard because you lying to get what you looking to be served.
But they ain't gonna getting a 2-piece. They ain't gonna see nothing but you getting a 2-piece bar. Ain't nothing going on over there. Ain't nothing popping off in that backyard. So we ain't gotta worry about it.
But the point that I'm trying to make is if you looking for it, it's gonna come to you. Whatever is meant for you to see, you're gonna see it. So, but if you want to put this tracking on my phone or my car just to see what I got going on, and go ahead. But when you find what you're looking for, don't cry about it when you get it. Don't cry about it when you get it. Because he gonna get you, he gonna serve you what you're looking for.
In my opinion, I look at it from two sides. I can see safety. I'm getting old. And so I can appreciate Jay knowing where the hell I'm at. Because baby, something go south, something pop off, jump off, get beat. I need her to know where I'm at. My phone may not be working for some reason, something that would happen. I need her to know where I'm at so she can come save my fat ass. Like I can't walk everywhere like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I can understand for safety. Now, on the other hand, now can you hear me? Can you hear me, Chad?
Hey, Miss Candy.
On the other hand, I don't necessarily. It's like this. You can see something in someone's phone on a GPS tracking and misconstrue it and make up a whole dialogue and soliloquy.
Baby had a whole story made up.
I'm talking about whole drama as to what it is that you see. You can put this piece with that piece. Oh, that meant this. That's the same thing in text messages when people are texting each other. Oh, that bitch was hollering at me. That motherfucker mad. You got all that out of printed words. But I'm just saying. So
Big Kids Carter, she has a point here.
I would do it.
She says I wouldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
That's a sixth sign of someone's
insecurities. That's where I was going with it. If you even feel the need to do it, then it's time to question who the hell you with. Like y'all have some issues that you might need to start sitting down and talk about. Like, baby, for some reason I feel like I'm having doubts. But I'd be mad if I found out you had a GPS track on me. I'd be mad as hell. Because sometimes
I wouldn't be mad.
I would be mad.
Wait a minute. Wait.
On my mother and my father, I would not be mad. I would purposely set your ass up to see something you didn't want to see because you put a tracker on me.
Well, that's
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Baby, I would take you on some kind of scavenger hunt. I'm telling you, boy. I have you thinking I'm seeing 5 women if I find one on mine. I ain't lying.
I would not be upset because in a relationship, that's two people that become one. So if you can't trust me as your soulmate and your partner, then we ain't one. We ain't one.
that credit, that's why I would kind of be mad, because I'd be like, damn, I thought we were on a different level. Why did you feel like you had to do that to me? You get what I'm trying to say? I would feel like a little like, damn, really? We right here in that space where you doubt me like that? So I wouldn't take anybody on the scavenger hunt. I would just confront you and be like, damn, we are here? Wrong. Like, I would be
That's taking the fun out of it. If you can put a tracking device on my car, if you can put a tracking device on my car, if you can put a tracker on my phone, and I tell you that I'm finna go to so-and-so spot, and you disrespect me with a tracking, oh, baby, I'm finna send you on a scavenger hunt you ain't never seen. I'm from the country. You gonna go on a country hunt looking for me.
Backwoods and all kind of carrying on.
Yep.
Well, yeah, so see, that's the same thing. So on the phone, like, okay, you know, people that check each other's phones, you think that's an invasion of privacy?
I don't think it's no invasion of privacy. I don't feel like you should have any privacy if you're in a relationship. I don't. I feel like the best relationships are the ones who are butt naked with each other. Tell all. I mean, that's
so
how
you have no problem
like,
with me picking up your phone.
Nope.
And going through it, checking through it from A to Z, top to bottom, side to side.
No, I don't. Nope.
Now you have a problem with yours. Picking up your phone, checking it from A to Z,
baby,
top to bottom, side to side.
Gray will pick up this phone, baby, in my sleep. I mean, we got codes on the phone, so we think for the great kids, but hell, they know the code to the code. So I don't even know why we got a code.
Now, let me tell you something funny that happened. Tanya so-called picked up my phone. She picked up my phone and she looked at a comment, and I said, "Happy birthday, Queen."
Did Nate?
She was ready to act the fool.
I checked myself, and I came to her and I told her about it because it was funny. I said, you know, I had an insecure moment. I really had a problem. I saw this quote because everybody else. Why is she talking about happy birthday, Queen? Where did Queen come from? Anybody said I was supposed to be Queen? What you talking about? Oh, who this bitch? I'm in that mode already. And so in that mode that I'm in, I'm over here checking who the hell is, how long she been friends with? Any more comments? I said, bitch, you tripping. You
a whole cousin.
Did you forget this
My
ring that's
cousin
on your damn finger? Let me stop tripping. Okay. So that just, yeah, I think everyone has insecure moments. So that's why I came to her with it, told about it, we laughed about it. But I had a whole moment now. I said, who this bitch you talking about, Queen? What you mean? You ain't supposed to.
I laughed so hard. I said, you should have replied to her.
But hell no, I embarrassed the shit out of myself. But I'm just saying, like, codes on the phone or checking each other's phone. I used to have a problem with it, but now I understand the reason why I had a problem. I had a problem because I was doing dirt.
You was hiding stuff. That's
I'm
right.
doing dirt. And I'm scared she gonna
problem.
find out some shit. So, when you have a problem with it, 9 times out of 10, it's because you're hiding something. So
I feel like the best relationships is when you butt naked with that person. Butt naked with everything. That's why you ain't got no surprises. You know how to, and also it helps you to know how to please your mate. You know what I'm saying? All those deep, dark secrets. That's why people be living those second lives, those secret lives. You know what I mean? Because they're too scared to be butt naked with their mate.
Well, can you be too honest?
Well, that's what I want to know. Audience, do you think there's such thing as being too honest with who you're with your partner? Is there such thing as being too honest?
I'm with you, Auntie Jamal. Who the fuck is this? Girl? Oh, my auntie. My bad, baby. My oops, girl. But now, can you be too honest?
Audience, can you be too honest with your partner?
I don't think you can, but when you ask for honesty, you better be ready for the honesty that's coming your way. Because my significant other, when I asked him to speak the bare naked truth to me, and then he serves it to me the way he see fit because he's older than me, it does kind of sting a little bit. But when I sit back and I think about it, I have to collect my own thoughts and say, okay, you asked for that. Don't ask somebody to be honest with you, and then when they give you their honest opinion, because it's their opinion, then you want to jump down their throat. And I'm not saying it took us into an altercation, because it didn't. But at the same time, like, bitch, I ain't talking to you no more. I ain't got shit else to say to you for about 2 more weeks because you done made me mad.
Hot second.
Nate, you got to stop and think. Does this person love me who's giving me this advice? You have to take it from love. instead of taking it from, oh, this motherfucker just trying to get at me. He's just trying to get on my nerve.
Judy, not everybody thinking about a bowl of flowers when they in their feelings. I'm ready to cut your throat. I'm ready to cut your throat.
I asked you about how the hell I'm looking today. Your ass and told me flat, baby, that means you look a little fat. You know, that look a little plump. I think you gaining a little weight back.
And she always get mad about that. But let's get into our comments.
Oh, okay.
Amanda.
This is about the phone stuff, right?
She says, I don't agree. I'm not doing dirt, but I don't want her in my phone. Now, Amanda, I want to know why exactly you don't want her in her phone. Because anybody else, we would automatically think that you're doing some dirt. So we would think that, but tell us, why do you not want her on the phone? What is she going to do?
Based upon that comment. So basically you're like, we need to have our own privacy boundaries. Whether if we're in a relationship, we should have boundaries in our relationship. I should have some sense of privacy, meaning if I want to go off in
why
the
do you need privacy? Why do you need it?
Okay.
You can answer that question. Why do you need privacy?
Why do we need privacy?
Exactly.
Okay, checking phones. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. It would have to be an emergency. I don't check phones, nor allow anyone to check mine. Okay. That's amazing. I like that.
Because there's so many people who get so upset behind somebody checking their phone, and I want to know why. I think it's cute. I think it's cute.
You think it's cute?
Yeah, because I mean you got a little jealousy behind me.
There we go. Gus. That's crazy. Nobody needs to be going through nobody's phone, but the kids. If you got to go through your spouse's phone, there's no trust. Now, if I say answer my phone or pick up my phone and look through it for some information, that's a totally different story. Kids, your relationship, forgiveness, trust, and that's hard to do sometimes, and love. Other than that, looking through people's phones, trying to find evidence in the car is a lack of trust. But if doing a lot of those things is what couples do it. I mean, I'm just saying they do it. They do it for security reasons. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yes, everyone can't handle the truth. Timing is everything. You can't handle the truth. I can't. I'm gonna say it. I can't handle the goddamn being an outgoing person. She does have some insecurities from the last relationship, and I got to explain a lot. So that's why she said she doesn't want. So you say that's the misperception or the perception of something that you see, and it's not what it is. But you done made up that whole story about.
She don't want to do all the explaining. She doesn't want to go through all that. I understand that totally.
Get that?
But
absolutely.
You know what? If you really love her, take that opportunity to do all that explaining, because it would make her more secure in a relationship.
Like your wife, she jumps fast. Oh, but hey, I enjoy listening to you young ladies and the young lady sitting with Judy. Nice to meet you. Hi, Judy, Cynthia, love you girls. I'll check you out next show. All right, Gus. Yes, honey. I like this right here. This topic about distrust. I like the topic about the phone checking, the GPS stuff. I really do, because it brings about, people's different sides. People feel like in relationships you should have boundaries.
They feel like you should have privacy.
Privacy.
But I'm like, why do you need privacy in a relationship? I'm gonna say it 100 times. The best relationships is when you're open and butt naked with that person you with. Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship where you can share every damn thing? Who wouldn't want to be in a relationship?
It's like, was that Amanda? Somebody commented and said you have to
do a lot of explaining.
A lot. We all think different. Everybody thinks differently. So I may see something, you see something, and I'm tripping, and you're like, girl, it's not that. It ain't that.
Amanda, I have to ask, don't you think that if you took the time out to explain, don't you think that your relationship, or it would make her less insecure?
Sometimes
if you took that time out to try to explain. I know it's going to take a lot of work. Believe me, I know.
I was just about to say, Nate said that, they didn't get into an altercation, but it got kind of close. You know what I'm saying? It made you look at him like, oh, and sometimes you don't want to have to go through all that. That's just too much. I don't know.
I'm glad you heard that, though, because that's what I went through with you for a long time.
What?
Have to do all that explaining. And you used to say, why are you shutting down? It's not that I'm shutting down. It's just that I'd be just stressed. I'd be like, I don't want to go through all of that explaining.
Okay.
But anyway.
Touche.
Anyway, we're going to move on.
We went through that.
Yeah, another question that one of the fans wrote in and said, they wanted to know, how do you move on with life after prison? When you get out of jail, how do you move on? And my advice would be to block out the old people that you used to deal with. Block them out. Try to surround yourself with people who are like-minded as you, or who's trying to get to the same goal as you're trying to achieve. Go ahead, Nate.
I'll be right back. I gotta step away for 2 seconds.
You know what? While Nate is taking that break, I gotta say this. It's like this. When you coming fresh up out of prison, right?
Yeah.
Depending on how long you had to be there, but to me, it's a trip anyway. Period. What to say? You can be open, but you're individuals. I want to know every move my mate makes. Touche on that one too. But as far as like being in prison, how do you get over it after? So you're saying after
how do you
come
go
out?
Yeah, when you come out of prison, how do you go on with life? How do you rebuild? How do you start over?
You said to change your environment, who you're around, who you hang with, your moves,
block
change
them out.
how you move. Period. But I tend to believe that that's hard. Think about it, because depending on how long you've been in there, you've missed out on this, that, and this, and that. Life moves so fast. Technology, people, how we talk, religions, political issues. I mean, the world changes daily, quickly. And so depending on how long you've been in there, 10 days, 10 years, when you come out, that's a mind trip. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer free to move about and do what you want. You're in restraints. Everything is
I know it's
down to, so it's different.
That.
It's different. And I don't think just moving around, changing how you move is as easy as just simply that. I don't. And I feel bad.
So you think that you should go back and hang with the same people that you used to hang with?
Of course not, because nobody wants to see their family member, their friend, or whatever have to relive that. Because potentially, 9 times out of 10, they end up going back if they do.
Audience, get in the comments and let us know.
I don't know.
How do you go on and continue life or get a life after you get out of prison? What are some of the steps that y'all would take to get out once you get out? What would you do to try to get your life back together?
I think support system would have, I have no prison experience. Make a comment. We don't either. We just had some.
Well, let's just look at life. Let's just look at life in general.
Mm-hmm.
Life in general. If you have a goal that you're trying to reach, say you want to become a business owner or whatever, and the people that you used to hang with, they were drug dealers or gangbangers or whatever, or they just don't have the same mindset as you. What are some of the things you would do? That's what I'm saying. What would you do, Tanya? Would you go back and hang with those people? So that's the reason why I said block those people out.
But I think
even if it's your family member, sometimes you got to get rid of your family members if they ain't headed in the same direction that you trying to head.
Economical circumstance plays a big part. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, you don't have that family support that's able to help you because you have nothing. Now you have a big stain on your record that society is now going to label you as this, that, or the third. And it's going to make it hard for you to go get that job, to go be an entrepreneur and be a business owner. It's going to make it hard for you to eat, to drink, to clothe yourself. It's going to be hard. And I feel like if you don't have it.
A lot of people say that, but there are millions and millions of warehouses that will hire felons right now to this day and hire them, paying them at least $17 to $20 an hour. There's no excuse for you to be able to rebuild your life. Rebuild your life, but know that it's going to be hard and do it slowly. And then once you start making that money, then look at bigger options like starting your own business. Go ahead, Nate.
When you say cut people off, I'm on the fence about that. I believe that once you have paid your dues to society, it's a mindset thing. And I'm not saying people don't fall victim to their surroundings, because they do. I've seen it time and time again in my family, but it's a mindset. I can be around you. I can still be in the hood and still be all about me, because that hood doesn't make me. My God makes me. You know what I mean? If I want to better, but if I want to better myself, that's the whole point in being rehabilitated. I have a family member who spent half his life in prison, and he's been out 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And I ain't saying he hasn't messed up, but he said he wasn't giving the state no more of his time, and he hasn't. That don't mean he don't go around the family members that still mess up, because he does. But when they get to messing up, he get ghosts, because y'all didn't do that. Exactly. Yeah, y'all didn't do that time with me. I did that time by myself. Y'all didn't do that with me. Just because you send me $20, $30, $40 every 6 months, you didn't do that time with me. I had to do that by myself.
Okay.
Say
Amanda
amen.
says, I'm a believer and I believe that God will guide your steps and anything is possible if you continue to be obedient. That's right. That's right.
It was hard, but I got a job and met a good man, something I never really had. Moved with Nate, and from there I had good people surrounding me to where I didn't want to do the same thing I used to.
All right,
Amen
Miss
to
Candy.
that. Speak that, girl.
So
Yeah.
people need to know there is a way. You know what I'm saying? So Miss Candy, I asked you that question. Did you have to remove yourself from the old people that you used to stay, hang around or be around? Or did you still go around those same old people?
I think like Nate said, like you gotta have that strong thing, like, you know, hey, just because I'm around you, I see you drinking, smoking, thugging, stealing, and all
I'm gonna
that.
get those. I'm gonna get those.
But you gotta understand, a lot of people can't do that because that's all they know. And when they coming out, life is moving so fast.
That's
they're
why
not
I was
used.
that first
Yeah, they're
part
not
of
used
it.
to that technology or how life is outside. So
Right.
they get lost. So they fall back into what they used to do.
True. Okay.
You
So
are
it is
absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And I'm sorry, bro, but I'm going to say it. My brother, Timothy Nelson, did 23 years in prison. I'm proud of my brother. We don't always get along. We don't always see eye to eye. But that nigga told everybody in my family, I'm not that thug y'all think I was when I went in 23 years ago. When you get out here, you get to doing this devilish shit, I'm finna go. Now, if you mess with my great nieces and nephew, if you mess with my sister, I'm on my way back. Other than that, y'all can have these streets. That boy has been clean for 7 years, doing his own thing, came out from the gutter, third day out, got a job.
Amen.
Third day out, got a job. And he's been on the same job for 7-8 years. So when somebody looks at me and tell me that they can't change, you can change. You have to make up in your mind that you want to change. And watching my brother through his cycle, and this is no joke, but watching him through his cycle helped me decide to do better for myself, because I was feeling sorry for myself with my disability. I can't get a job. I can't hold a job. I'm sick. I have seizures. But watching my brother work 6 days a week for 7 years, and I said that if he could do it, I can get back out there and start over. So now I'm trying to be my own entrepreneur. Now, I would never admit this to him. So his fiance would have to show him this clip. But you can't tell me that you can't change. If you believe in the higher power, if you believe in that man upstairs and have it in your heart, that's a lie. You can change. You can and you will.
I like this comment. You got to get around people that vibrate on a higher level in any situation. In advance, I'm from the hood and made a choice to not be of my environment. I did a lot and just didn't get caught. Amen. All right
now.
And that's it. Let's see what Candy got to say. No, I still go around sometimes, but it's not the same to me no more. Yes, and that's just it.
Okay,
it don't feel the same no more. Once you change you, it's different.
That's true. And that's in everything.
Yeah.
Not just, because you
so Mr. Brooks, the one who sent in that question, know that you can change and there is hope. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Just keep seeking out and having determination and keep living that dream and you'll reach your dream.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
And then there was another question sent in, y'all. Y'all might trip out off of this question. Y'all gonna trip. They asked, I ain't gonna say the name on this, but they asked, why do women fake orgasms? Why do women fake orgasms? Go on, Tanya. Sip your little wine and come on, let's talk about this here. Or Nay, you can start if you want to. Why do women fake orgasms?
Girl.
I can't speak for other women, but if I faked an orgasm, Lord Jesus, because I wanted that moment to be over with right then.
So you did it because you didn't want to hurt their feet. You was like, no. Nah. Okay. So it wasn't good. Your experience was not good.
So did you stay in a relationship with that person, or were you in a relationship?
Did you call him back? Did you try again?
What's up?
I was in a 2.5 year relationship with this person.
2.5 years. Was it
2.5 years.
Was it faking our whole time?
Yes, Amanda. Faking orgasm.
Faking orgasm. We went there. Somebody asked it.
Somebody asked the question. This
Straight
straight
talk
talk, so
bullshit.
we gotta be honest. Yep.
So, Nate, 2.5 years. Was it all bad from
2.5
the get-go? Did you fake from the whole start, all the 2.5?
Women in the audience.
No,
Would y'all-
it wasn't
would
fake
y'all
all the
stay
way
with
through.
somebody? Would y'all stay with somebody that you had to fake your orgasms?
Oh,
Would you?
Father God.
Why? But I want to know, why would a woman fake an orgasm? Why would they come to?
Because-
Why would
I
they come to?
just gave you my
I
best.
because let me let
answer.
because talk.
Because
Come on, because.
maybe you don't want to hurt feelings.
But you hurt
I
because
just-
you ain't. Yeah.
No, you care about the person. You love the person. You got feelings. You don't want to tell somebody. That's like, men, they got pride. A lot of times it's like they pride, their ego. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to tell nobody, oh, well, you didn't do that right. You didn't, you.
I bet you there's a lot of
You're
women.
lacking.
Now
women in
the
audience-
older me, I tell you.
Well, wait a
The
minute.
older-
They gonna take it as they have failed because you are telling them something like that. You get what I'm saying? It could be a myriad of reasons why the big O did not happen. It ain't got to be their fault. It doesn't have to be your fault. It could have been a combo, or who knows. But the point is, they're gonna take that if you tell them the truth about it. So you may as well just get through the moment and then maybe talk about it later or something. I mean,
Cornisha Wood. She says, he may be giving you everything you need in a way, but in the sexual department, they are not for you. Okay.
And you
so,
hit the nail on the coffin. I was getting everything I needed in a way,
But not
but in that bedroom, that wasn't it. That's
is
right.
that the reason y'all broke up?
No, the reason we broke up was something else to do with his faults.
Okay, so it wasn't because the sex wasn't good.
I did it in the past. However, I didn't know that I had a choice. It was more of a chore of the relationship. Just get over. Just
Girl,
get it over. Just
with.
get it over with. Not
I
go
go
shop.
to-
Oh, what?
Girl, you
damn.
Girl, you don't. Girl.
Damn. Amanda, on that, I want to know, Amanda, did you try to sit down and talk to him? That's what I want to know. Because a lot of women, believe it or not, they think that way. Before I say that.
Have you?
No.
Never.
Judy lied. Jay lied. Jay is lying. There is not a person on this planet that has not faked the orgasm.
I haven't.
You've never faked.
No. You know why I haven't faked it? Because I know who I am, and I'm good with myself. So I know what I need to make me reach that, and that's what women.
Okay.
Feel.
Okay. Wait.
No.
Okay.
I have to say this,
Okay.
Nate, because a
Okay.
lot of you women, did you hear me, y'all? Y'all think that he has to be the one that makes me or have an orgasm. No, don't you know it's really up to you whether you have an organism.
No.
Organism.
No.
No. Yes, it is.
If I'm finna lay down there and get dirty, if I'm finna lay down on my back or get on top and get dirty, God damn it, you better put in some work. I don't care what you say.
It takes two. And if you don't, it's your job too. It ain't just that man's job just to please you. It's your job to help that man please you.
There it is.
No,
Girl, I'm finna come through this. I'm finna come through this screen.
Every once in a while, you might meet that one person that know exactly what your body needs. But most of the time, it's up to you to teach that man what he needs to do to please you. It takes time to learn that woman's body because every woman is different. But you need to first know yourself. You need to know what's gonna make you reach that peak.
She said she could because her relationship ain't based on sex.
Mm.
She could stay in it.
Okay.
Look,
It's
no,
not-
let me say this.
But now,
I agree with you.
Nate, that's my question to you. That's my question to you, Nate. My question to you is: do you think it's that man's job to please you?
Yeah, I do. And if it's a woman, if it's a woman watching, God forgive me, if it's a woman watching and you in a relationship with a man that you love and he ain't out to please you, you better let me know who the hell you is. Raise your hand, throw me a red flag or whatever. Because my significant other, he's older than me, but I wouldn't give a damn if it took him 2 hours. Nigga, you ain't done because I ain't done. You better figure it out.
But it shouldn't take no 2 hours. It shouldn't take no 2 hours if you know what you want. If you know,
I'm
you
just
know
saying
nobody,
in the heat of, I'm saying in the heat of my moment. I'm saying in the heat of my moment. I'm saying in the heat of my moment. I don't care what
Mama, come on now, calm down. I'm getting too much.
Once you get me riled up, it's just up.
You should know
me riled up, it's just up.
Not talking. Like I said, I was raised, it was a part of the relationship, and that's what a woman does. Back in the day, my big mama didn't talk about sex.
That's true too.
That's true. That's true.
I read that.
Okay.
Girl. Honey, I'm still on the fact she's talking about. Nope, I haven't. I'm
ladies,
all the way to the
side. I just want to know, ladies, do y'all agree with me that the woman should know how to please her? I'm not saying please herself, but she should know what she wants.
She should know what she wants. I agree with you on that.
No, and you should be able to get it. If you want it, I'm here. Get it. Get what you want.
No, you don't always. No, you got to.
Let me explain what I mean when I say a woman should know. What I mean when a woman should know, if you know you got to get up at 5:30 and it's already 11:30, go on and get what you gonna get. But if it's the weekend and both of y'all out, he needs to put in that work for making you nasty. I'm sorry.
What I'm saying is this: if you know you like it a certain way, then that means get it that certain way. You understand?
But what if
instead of having that thing going all around this and all around there? I'm saying a woman should know what she wants.
You just said that a woman should know. You should just automatically freaking know what the hell it is it takes to make you get
damn
what
right.
You want.
You should.
I don't agree with that.
Girl, boo.
I don't. I think that it takes you grow into that. I think it takes whoever your partner is with you to grow to help you. That's why you end up most of the time, majority of the time, I'm just being honest, you have more than one damn partner. You get what I'm saying? You've gone through the to figure that out. You don't just automatically freaking know from day one. So there's gonna be times where you fake it. Because it ain't got right. I'm just saying.
Well, baby, I don't understand that language you're talking because I've always known what I liked. I've always known what I liked.
You don't always know.
I said I've always known what I've liked.
No, you didn't.
How she gonna tell me I don't know? I ain't never had a problem reaching nothing. I ain't never had a problem. So that means that I'm correct and you're wrong.
No, I just feel in that area. Okay, we're talking about sex, so. In my opinion, in my experience, I've had so many bad experiences with it. Hey, let's hurry up and get this shit over with because I'm not getting anything. You're not pleasing me. You're not making me have an orgasm. So what the fuck are we doing? That's really what it got to. And I got through that so many different times. I just got trained to be that way.
So it was okay for you to fake it.
It became a thing of it's automatic. This isn't fit. I trained my brain to say it's me. Something may be broken with me, and so it's not going to happen. So don't think it's going to happen. I'm finna get more pleasure out of this person that I love and care. That's actually getting pleased. So let's just.
And I hate to get nasty.
I end up stay in the relationship because of that. You get what I'm trying to say?
I hate to get nasty with it. But I'm like this. How can you not know what you like?
You don't.
How can you not know what you like?
Because I'm finna. Let me just put it out there. Let me just say it. If you've had a traumatizing experience, you look at sex differently. So therefore, when it happens, it's just not, I don't know. That's where it started. And I'm talking about me. Nay, I'm not talking about others. I'm just talking about my own experience. So it started there with that. Then all the rest of the shit just comes around. I'm just.
You didn't know yourself.
I didn't.
You didn't know yourself.
She said her issues started with a traumatizing experience. And kudos to you. Because I had a traumatizing experience too. But I guess that's where I'm like my mama. God rest her soul, because baby, she had 5 pregnancies and 6 kids. It ain't traumatizing goddamn thing with me. I'm always ready. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying everything to get me off. You know, I'm not trying to. I just meant the part about knowing yourself automatically. Just stand with that comment only. I get you.
Okay, Amanda says, "Oh, but I know, dang it, I just need the hub in myself. Everything else is added value."
All right now. Shoot, yes, Jay.
Okay.
Don't give her no kudos.
I'm trying to tell you, baby. Every woman should know what they want.
It's not automatic. That's only where I'm at with it.
Quit bashing that man because you're saying that, oh, he can't please me. No, you can't please yourself because you don't know what you want, baby. It's there, get it. Work it out.
So you saying the man don't have to put in no work?
I'm not saying the man ain't got to put in no work, but I'm saying don't rely heavily on that man and bash that man because you're saying, oh, he's not good in bed. No, you need to think to yourself, maybe it's you that's not good in bed because you don't know what satisfies your body.
So after you done gave all of what you done gave and did all the tricks and the whistles and shit and did everything that you done did and still shit didn't happen, is it now their fault?
When you did all
done did all that you could do.
Well, that means you don't know yourself. You don't know yourself.
No, they ain't no good for you. No. They not a good partner.
You should be able to please yourself.
Keisha said, what's in the cup,
you should be able to please yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Keisha said, what's in the cup? Ain't nothing in my cup. Ain't nothing in my cup.
That's good. You ain't got this over here, girl.
Ain't nothing in there now. But we going to get on the wines that they're drinking in a few minutes. Okay, y'all. We're going to get off of that one. Are there any other more questions that the audience sent in?
Well, there are a few. Just a few.
But I'm still let's get on one. Are you still on that one?
No,
okay,
I'm not on it no more.
I'm just saying a woman should know what pleases her.
I'm off of it.
A woman should know what pleases her.
I'm
right?
I'm off. I can't. We may not know ourselves, but for people who don't, what do you do? What do you do?
What do you do? You baby need to explore. you need to explore. That's what you need to do and find out what you like. And then when you find out what you like, then you won't have so much problem. I'll be putting so much weight on that man's shoulder that you can't please me. Seriously, you need to explore. If you don't
know yourself, you're saying explore. Explore how?
Girl, don't get me into
that. No, that don't mean cheat. That just means have an alter ego like Beyonce
I'll say be by yourself and find out what you like. You know your special spot. You know your special spot. You know where you like to be touched. You know what gets you aroused. You should know that. Once you know that, you share that with your man.
I turned into Tina, girl. I turned into Tina. Okay, I turned into Tina. That's how I felt out with Nene. Like I just turned into Tina. When Tina came out, Tina is my hooker. When Tina came out, Tina didn't say no to nothing. Tina just took over.
You said, turn into whoever else you
No,
need to
Miss
be.
Amanda, I'm not saying cheat. I'm saying be butt naked with your partner. Don't be afraid to tell him what you like and what you don't like.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Take a night and say, hey, touch me here. This is what I like. You know, talk. During all intimacy, I feel like it should be communication, baby.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Communicate and tell him, yes, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
In all honesty.
And then he can imprint on you and then he'll know. So next time you ain't got to tell him nothing.
He already know.
He already know. But you can't go into no relationship just expecting for somebody to automatically know your body. That wouldn't be fair to you women. If a man said that you don't know, you can't please me. I don't want to be with you because you can't please me, right? Mm-hmm. It's like he ain't never gave you a chance because you don't know what he like. This is a new person that you're with. You know, you have to take time to get to know that person, to know their body. You know, take the time to explore each other. And listen,
that's how you
and communicate, and that's how you fix that sexual problem. And don't be afraid to speak out and say what you like.
Now that was what I was about to say. When you're not comfortable being able to speak and say what it is that you like or don't like, or just comfortable.
Don't be afraid of being judged.
That's the key.
You can't be afraid of being judged. Like I said, be butt naked with your partner. Be butt naked
in bed. You wait.
Be butt naked in bed and be butt naked outside of bed. That means with conversation, and that means with intimacy. Both. Be butt naked with butt ass naked.
Butt ass
naked. Then that way you ain't got to ever worry about your partner going out, creeping out, being with nobody else. You know why? Because they know everything that you like.
How long do you wait before you become butt naked?
That's up to you. Whenever you feel comfortable to do it.
Nay, how long do you wait to become butt naked?
Hell, 6 months after I started talking to him, I was just farting on him and
You
everything.
just fast. That's why you fast.
Lord, I can't believe I missed this episode.
Go back and watch it.
Assertiveness.
Got you. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to take control every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Don't talk about
People-
that. That's a whole different topic.
I know
Talking
that's a
about
whole
taking
nother
control
No,
now.
but you know, a lot of women, they think that men don't like that, but you know, men, they do like it, but just don't be overly aggressive. Some women get it confused, you know, and they try to be overly aggressive. That's actually a turn
That's
off.
that ego
That's
shit.
a turn off for a man. Don't be overly aggressive. Always let him be the aggressor.
That's all they want. They claim and they say this is what they want. They want a woman that takes control. That, well, I want a woman to tell me this and tell me that. And then when they do, then what?
Now, sometimes I just be wanting too much, and
I'm
really,
done.
y'all need to understand that men really don't like a lot of sex. Only they have those
Whole
moments.
nother topic.
They have those moments. You know what I'm saying? They have those moments like those once of the month to where y'all are super hot. You know, I shouldn't be getting all on that, but I'm just telling you, sometimes that's a turn off for a man.
Father.
Okay, y'all.
Please change
But anyway,
me.
I love all of y'all. Make sure that y'all come back next Thursday and check us out here on Straight Talk No BS. But before I get up out of here, I want y'all to share with the audience what type of wines y'all are drinking tonight.
Chad, let me tell you something. So this one, you know, we saw. It's pretty. Girl, do you see it leaning? Can you see it in the camera? This barefoot, whatever the hell.
It's White Zinfandel.
So
It's called Barefoot.
in my personal opinion, it looked pretty in the bottle. So I said, ooh, it might taste good.
But
Mm-mm.
it was nasty. I didn't like it.
This one's a bust for me. I will never buy it again. Anybody who's tried it, please share if you liked it or not liked it. Tell us about it. I didn't like it. It's bitter.
It's
I'm
sort
not
of-
a bitter.
It's
I'm not
dry and bitter.
Yes,
Dry and bitter.
it's very bitter, and I'm not one. I mean, if you're a bitter wine drinker and you like that taste, try this one. This one might, you know, get it for you. But to me, now you.
Nay, what are you drinking on? No, what were you drinking on, Nay? Come on now.
Let me say whatever.
I had another bottle of Blackberry Merlot. I was gonna try a different wine,
Shame
but
on you.
let me show y'all, please. Wait. Let me
Everything.
show y'all. Let me show you why I had to go back to the Blackberry Merlot. Hold on. And I keep trying to finish it, but it ain't working.
Shit.
Okay, look.
It
Amanda
is
Graham said
nasty.
it's nasty.
You're
It
right.
is.
It is. Oh my gosh. It looks so pretty in the bottle, especially when it's cold and chilled. Oh my God. Look, can we get some Stella Rose?
We had
please?
Stella Rose last week.
You missed
Keisha.
that one,
See
Keisha.
this big old bottle?
Girl,
I'm not.
go and help her with that.
Okay, y'all. This is the Arbor Mist that Nay had last week. She was
Now-
supposed to have a new wine this week. You know, they never follow directions. But anyway, this is the Arbor Mist Blackberry Merlot.
It's delicious.
It's
That one,
very inexpensive. Anybody can afford it. I think for that big bottle is what, like $9?
or something like that.
And
Yeah.
it tastes so good. So
Y'all,
Y'all.
I think we should try another Arbor Mist flavor because, honest to God, y'all, Arbor Mist is good. Them Stella Roses, so far they were good. That last one we had last week was delicious. So
yes, I love Stella Rose.
yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So make sure that y'all tune in again next Thursday at 8 p.m. And come back in and get in the audience, get in the comments.
Too
And,
much
and-
in her cup.
and yeah, I didn't have too much of that barefoot.
She even
It might not
drinking.
taste good, but it make you feel good.
She even drinking. Yeah, that's it. All right. Well,
All right. So y'all, thank y'all for joining in and getting in the comments and sharing your opinions. We love all of y'all. This has been Straight Talk, No BS. Y'all make sure you share and subscribe. All right. And y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all next week.